Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the fascinating world of royalty, tradition, and the ever-evolving landscape of modern life. Today, we turn our attention to a topic that bridges the centuries-old institution of the British monarchy with the instantaneous nature of 21st century communication: social media. How do the senior members of the royal family navigate the digital world? Do they all follow the same playbook, or are there distinct approaches shaping their public image online? We have some intriguing insights to explore, suggesting a clear divergence in strategy, particularly between the reigning monarch, King Charles and Queen Camilla, and the heir apparent Prince William and Princess Kate. A recent report featuring commentary from a noted royal author sheds light on these differing digital footprints. Before we delve into the details of these contrasting methods, if you enjoy keeping up to date with royal news and analysis, do take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you these updates. Now, let's explore the nuances of royal communication in the age of the internet. The British royal family, an institution steeped in history and protocol, has gradually embraced modern communication tools. From televised addresses that began with Queen Elizabeth II to the carefully curated websites and, eventually, social media accounts, the way the royals connect with the public has undergone a significant transformation. Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace, the respective operational hubs for the King and Queen, and the Prince and Princess of Wales, both maintain active online presences. But are they singing from the same hymn sheet when it comes to their digital dialogue? According to royal author and expert Gareth Russell, who recently shared his observations on GB News, the answer appears to be a nuanced no. Mr. Russell suggests that the strategies employed are not uniform across the board, and interestingly, he dismisses the idea that the recent return of the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, to Instagram has prompted any significant shift in the established royal approach. The core reason for the variation, he argues, lies elsewhere. Mr. Russell points towards a distinct generational factor influencing how the different royal households engage with the public online. He stated, quite plainly, you could potentially see a difference between the way Buckingham Palace and Kensington Palace approach things, simply because there's a generational gap there. This observation highlights a fundamental difference rooted in age and, consequently, familiarity and comfort with the digital landscape. Think about it. King Charles, born in 1948, and Queen Camilla, born in 1947, belong to a generation that witnessed the dawn of the internet age much later in life. Their formative years and early public service were conducted through traditional media channels, print, radio, and television. While they and their teams undoubtedly understand the importance of digital platforms today, their inherent approach might naturally lean towards more formal, structured communication, mirroring the established protocols of Buckingham Palace. Their posts often focus on official duties, engagements, historical context, and charitable work, presented with a certain gravitas befitting the crown. In contrast, Prince William, born in 1982, and Princess Kate, also born in 1982, are firmly part of the generation that grew up alongside the digital revolution. The internet, email, and subsequently social media became integral parts of life during their young adulthood. This inherent familiarity, Russell suggests, translates into a more contemporary and perhaps slightly more personal touch in their online communications, managed primarily through Kensington Palace channels. Elaborating on this, Gareth Russell specifically highlighted the Prince and Princess of Wales's method. You can already see that the Prince and Princess of Wales will often issue personal short statements through X, formerly known as Twitter, sometimes on sports results, sometimes on the passing of a notable person. This observation is key. While still maintaining a level of royal decorum, William and Kate seem more inclined to use platforms like X for quicker, more direct messages that reflect a personal sentiment or reaction. We often see messages signed off with a W or C for Catherine, indicating a personal touch, even if drafted with their team. This might involve congratulating a winning sports team, expressing condolences following a national tragedy, or acknowledging a significant cultural moment. It creates a sense of immediacy and relatability that resonates differently than a purely formal announcement. However, Mr. Russell is careful to emphasize that this adoption of modern methods doesn't equate to an abandonment of tradition. The Prince and Princess of Wales are, after all, the future king and queen consort, and their roles demand adherence to established practices. And they're still doing traditional things, the expert clarified. There are still official royal announcements. This blend is crucial. While they might tweet about a football match, they also issue formal statements regarding official tours, new patronages, or significant family milestones through established channels, often coordinating with Buckingham Palace. Their social media feeds showcase a mix: polished videos highlighting their charity work, formal photographs from state events, alongside those slightly more informal, personal snippets. Gareth Russell seems to view this blended strategy favorably, particularly highlighting the comfort level William and Kate exhibit with these platforms. He commented, "I think you'll see the Prince and Princess of Wales be a little bit more comfortable with using social media regularly because most people in their generation are." This comfort translates into authenticity, or at least a perception of it, which is highly valued in the social media sphere. It suggests an understanding that engaging online, even in small ways, is now a fundamental part of public life and maintaining relevance, especially for figures who will one day lead the monarchy. So what we are witnessing isn't necessarily a conflict in strategies, but rather an evolution reflecting different roles and generational experiences within the same institution. King Charles and Queen Camilla, as the reigning monarchs, naturally embody the more traditional, formal voice of the crown through Buckingham Palace's communications. Their focus is on stability, continuity, and the official duties of the head of state. Their social media presence reflects this, serving as a digital extension of the court circular, documenting their tireless work and service. Meanwhile, Prince William and Princess Kate, as the Prince and Princess of Wales, operate in a slightly different space. While deeply committed to their royal duties and preparing for their future roles, their Kensington Palace communications can afford to incorporate more contemporary elements. Their use of social media seems geared not only towards informing the public about their work, but also towards connecting with them on a slightly more personal level, reflecting issues and interests pertinent to their generation and the future of the monarchy. They are building their relationship with the public, who will be their subjects one day, using tools that feel natural to them and their peers. This generational distinction makes logical sense. The expectations placed upon a reigning monarch differ from those placed upon the heir. The king's communication must prioritize the official voice and duties of the sovereign. The Prince and Princess of Wales have slightly more latitude to cultivate their own public persona, demonstrating their engagement with contemporary society while still upholding the dignity of their positions. Their social media activity allows them to highlight specific causes they champion: mental health, early childhood development, environmental issues, often using more dynamic content formats like video shorts and curated photo galleries. It's also worth noting the different pressures each couple faces. King Charles inherited the throne after the longest reign in British history, navigating the transition period and establishing his own style of monarchy. Prince William and Princess Kate are raising a young family in the full glare of the media spotlight, balancing royal duties with parenthood, all while representing the future continuity of the institution. Their respective communication strategies likely reflect these differing priorities and pressures. The approach isn't about one being better than the other, but rather different and arguably appropriate for their respective roles in the generations they represent. Buckingham Palace maintains the gravitas and formality expected of the crown, while Kensington Palace blends tradition with a modern touch, reflecting the forward-looking role of the Prince and Princess of Wales. It's a delicate balancing act for both households, staying relevant and accessible in a fast-paced digital world without compromising the mystique and dignity inherent in the monarchy. In conclusion, the insights shared by royal author Gareth Russell paint a picture of a royal family adapting to the modern age, but doing so in ways that reflect internal generational differences and distinct roles. King Charles and Queen Camilla's Buckingham Palace communications lean towards the traditional and formal, befitting their status as reigning monarchs. In contrast, Prince William and Princess Kate, operating from Kensington Palace, demonstrate a greater integration of contemporary social media practices, offering more frequent, sometimes personal updates via platforms like X, alongside their official duties. This reflects their generational comfort with these tools and their role as the future faces of the monarchy. Crucially, both approaches coexist, demonstrating a blend of steadfast tradition and necessary evolution within the ancient institution. It seems the royal family understands that while protocol endures, the methods of connecting with the people must inevitably change with the times. What are your thoughts on this? Do you notice a difference in the online presence of the king and queen versus the Prince and Princess of Wales? Do you think this generational approach is effective for the monarchy? We would love to hear your opinions in the comments section below. Thank you for joining us for this discussion today. If you found this analysis interesting, please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more insights into the royal family. We look forward to welcoming you back for our next royal update. Until then, take care and goodbye for now.